hometown team, my Philadelphia 76ers, year 2, making my debut. Let's get it.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Wilsie Markkanen and Collins at forward. Colin Sexton is out there with Monk. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Reed. Then it's Harden. Then there's Warren. And it's Scott in at the 2 spot. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Outside Warren. To the middle. Scott kicks to Embiid. Warren the pass to Scott. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. Monk finds Sexton. Collins with it. On the wing, Monk. Sexton against Harden. Sexton dishes to Collins. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are 2 teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
First points is a Sixer.
Point guard, Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Monk the pass to Sexton. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And here we go. Here's Harden. Finished off the break.
Fighting for those points. The beard playing tough.
And it's Utah's ball. 4-point game. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
They get the rebound. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Wow, the process. Come on, I want to see that again.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Pass to Markkanen. They set the screen. Now the pass to Kessler. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Harden kicks to Reed. On the wing, Scott. Launches it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The 76ers in second.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
hits the three-point bomb. Scott's got his second bucket tonight. And something never before seen last season, Greg. MP winning Rookie of the Year, Most Valuable Player, and Finals MVP.
And usually a top pick playing for a lesser team, maybe you elevate them enough to vault yourself into consideration for MVP. But to guide them to a title in year one, that is unheard of.
And the dunk by Reed.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Monk. Kicks it to Markkanen. To the inside. Here's Kessler. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Here's Scott. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
It was a storybook ending for MP's rookie season. Greg, winning Finals MVP, so special.
And Kevin, I'm not sure how you top that, but we'll see what MP has up his sleeve for his sophomore campaign.
And here is Markkanen, following the 3 from Scott. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6 to stop the run. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, Scott over Monk. And AI gets it to go on the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight. Jazz trail by 14. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
On the 76ers with some changes. Okpala's checked in. And quickly in for James Harden. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson's checked in. Now, here's Collins. Scoreless thus far. From downtown, and it's Jordan Clarkson with the 3.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Scott against Clarkson. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Scott. Scott's got 13. What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. This is a 2, Okpala. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Scott can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 12. Clarkson outside. Fires for 3. And the Jazz another 3.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Scott, good. He's got 15.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here's Collins. He has yet to score, and they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
And he makes the first. The Jazz making a switch here. And so Collins nails both of them. Richard, the year before you entered the league in 2001, the Sixers made the NBA Finals and haven't since.
Yeah, I just love watching Allen Iverson that season. Won the MVP, averaged 31 points per game, almost 20 more points than any of his teammates. He was the offensive firepower every single night.
.129 left in the first. Now Clarkson, 6 points for him. Pass to Collins. Over Reed, and there's Collins on the assist from Clarkson.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Quickly the pass to Reed. Here's Scott. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Collins, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
That was all fucking ball, man. Bullshit ass foul.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins.
Year 2 is going to be interesting with my hometown team.
And that one falls for Collins. So on the floor for Utah, Lauri Markkanen is out there with Curry. Then there's Walker Kessler. And there's Monk. And it's Sexton in at the 1 spot. Now here's Sexton. Still yet to score. Monk against Scott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sexton dishes to Curry. Over Bryant. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still missed it.
And it's Scott with the jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. So it's Utah now, trailing by 5. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Kessler. Markkanen from outside. Here's Curry. The rebound by Bryant. And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Count that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Reed is checked in for the 76ers. Utah also making some changes. Collins checked in for Curry. And it's Clarkson in for Lauri Markkanen. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Count that bucket. And now 24 points for AI. And last season, MP couldn't have burst onto the NBA scene any better. He's one of only a few players, GA.
Switched the name to AI because I didn't want there to be any confusion with my name, MP, and Embiid. But as you can see, they're still calling me MP, so I just switch it back.
And we're going to look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the 76ers.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And the 3 ball is good. Scott's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
Oh, Oh, great ball movement there. Hey, Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg. Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Outside Warren. Down low. A second chance effort. Here's Scott. Back to Reed. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 on the clock for the 3. And another 3 from Scott. Scott's got 33. Hey, Greg, how about MV? Last season, making first-team All-NBA for the very first time. And I think that said, yes, he has arrived.
Yeah, that first team is of the elite, right? That's when you know you have the respect of your peers and the full attention of your opponents.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Harden kicks to Reed. And Scott has it in the corner. There's the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Scott's got 36.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Clarkson passes to Kessler. Sexton on the wing. Clarkson for 3. Here's Collins. Out to Clarkson. Kept alive. Here's Kessler. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. The 76ers shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson finds Sexton. Back to Clarkson. Here's the 3. Clarkson missing again. Here's Scott. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. The Jazz making a switch here. He hits the 2nd from the line. 8 seconds left here in the 2nd. Outside, Markkanen takes the 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. 76ers lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Utah Jazz.
They left the floodgates to the paint wide open, offering up driving lanes. They're getting bullied. Makes me sick to watch.
You know what? That would have never happened, Shaq, if you were protecting that rim.
And moving along now, let's take a look at some upcoming matchups.
Looking at Philadelphia, at this point you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from AI.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Reed out there with Warren. Then there's Scott. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Harden in at the 1. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. 4th, Joel Embiid.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Richard, we've all heard about some of the unwritten rules between players. Any examples you can speak on?
Well, you don't want to be out there injuring each other. I think one of the biggest unspoken rules is you got to be very, very careful when a guy takes off, how you hit them. That is something you learn at a very early age in basketball.
A three-pointer is right on target.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Right side, Scott. And then Scott slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now, here's Monk. 5 points in the game. Collins, a screen on Scott. Outside, Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Reed pulling it down. Philadelphia leading by 19 points. Harden kicks to Scott. And he banks in the layup. Scott's got 43 points. And MP named to the All-NBA team, Greg, once again last season. Still vying to make first-team All-NBA, though, this year.
It's something that MP wants, and you know it's bothered him. So it's starting to have that always a bridesmaid feeling with him not making first team.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And there's the drive, and finished off by Scott.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Monk after the Sixers pick up 2. Markkanen dishes to Monk. There's the lob to Markkanen. Stolen by Warren. Here's Scott, and finished off by Scott.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Utah with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Monk, no one around him. No good again that time.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Here's Sexton. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to
retain possession. Alley-oop pass to Embiid. It didn't work out the way I wanted. It's all good.
Left side, Markkanen. Buries it down low.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Harden outside. Outside, Scott. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Scott can't get it to go.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Here's Collins, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Warren. Inside. And finished off by Scott. And last season, MP bursting onto the scene. Winning Rookie of the Year. Craig, he was fantastic.
MP adapted to the league quickly. And remember, Kevin, he's a third-generation NBA player. So MP came in with a great understanding of how to be a professional.
Here's Collins. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Scott the pass to Embiid. Back to Scott. There's the triple. Good! Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Personal record on my debut as a Sixer.
Up top, Monk, defended by Scott. Kessler passes to Monk. Outside, Sexton. Here's Kessler, and he jams it with authority.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. Utah calls timeout.
Let's keep it up.
Lions checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Scott. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jordan Clarkson. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Scott hits them both. Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Curry. Markkanen is out there with Clarkson. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. Here's Curry after the made shot from Scott.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Cole finds Scott. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Jazz. Hendricks has got 5 rebounds tonight. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. On the pass to Abaji. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Utah. Curry. Good. Nice job down low. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Stolen by Markkanen. To the paint. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We no mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Clarkson against Quickly. Clarkson outside. Over Quickly. It's hauled in by the 76ers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Now, here's Sexton. Passes to Kessler. Collins looking around. Had the space there, but it's offline.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Sexton. Collins a screen on Quickly. Sexton for three. Scott pulls it in. And just a tremendous game, guys. He's now approaching 60 points on the game.
This is why you tune in, folks. A chance to witness greatness.
Misses the wing three. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Monk for three. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Jazz have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to Kessler. Outside, Sexton. Buries it from three-point range.
You got to tip your cap to the young fella. Sexton, even with a hand in his face, able to maintain his focus.
Here's Scott. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So, around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries, more missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I've played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now Kessler. After the missed 3 from Malik Monk. And there's another turnover by the Jazz. And the 76ers making a change here. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Scott. And he can't bank that one in. Utah has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Inside. Yeah, another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
For Utah, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Sexton dishes to Monk. There's a screen. Markkanen passes to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Over quickly. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Evans outside. It's Scott on the wing. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. And again for three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Abaji, the pass to Goodwin. Clarkson outside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And got it! Another basket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. A different look for Utah. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Sexton finds Markkanen. Lobbed up there for Collins.
Nice read from the big fella. Markkanen demonstrating a solid feel with his passing.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-7 run. To the inside, Scott. And another one falls. Amazing.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Pass to Collins. 8 feet away. Bucket is good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Outside, Scott. Can't get it to fall. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.